guys, this is Tamera Weeks with Tam's Daily Vlog, and I have an incontinence question for CNAs. This is actually a great question that I didn't even understand, but as soon as I asked Taylor, she knew exactly what I was saying. So I asked her if I could just get her to answer on video real fast for us. So I'll turn the camera around because it's backwards and I can't really see if you can even see both of us in the camera, so I'm going to turn it around so I know we can see her. Okay, so the question is, how are you trained on incontinence? How is it different once you get into the house, and did you have to learn tricks and stuff on your own to make it easier to deal with?
Well, the place that I went, and I think it's this way for a lot of different classes, when we were trained on incontinence wear, they handed us a mannequin and a brief, and they said, put the brief on the mannequin, and that's as far as it went. We didn't have real people to practice on. The closest it got was watching a video and using the mannequin. So then when they send us out to these people's homes, or when people would go to facilities, it's usually the first time putting a brief on a real person. And so that's kind of challenging, going from a mannequin that's 35 pounds to somebody who weighs, 100 plus pounds.
That's a lot different.
It's a lot different, yeah. So you have to learn kind of how each person moves differently, how their bodies work. Each person is different. Like with Micah, we have to put the liner further up at night than we would during the day. That's
further up in the front and the back?
Further up in the front so that it holds the liquid better.
Because she sleeps on her stomach.
And that's something that obviously was found out by trial and error. And each person has their different thing. So coming to a house definitely teaches you more than classes, for sure.
What do you think the hardest thing is that you've learned with incontinence going into people's homes?
Probably just learning each person, because each person is different. Each person prefers the way that they fit differently. The way that people sleep, like Micah sleeps on her stomach, so hers has to be different. Putting it on a real person definitely was hard compared to a mannequin.
Is it ever uncomfortable for you as a CNA or as an individual, a person, going into someone's house and doing incontinence, pericare?
At first it was kind of uncomfortable just because I wasn't really sure what I was doing. But now that I know what I'm doing, it's just like another day, because I know if I didn't come and do it or somebody didn't do it, obviously it's not going to get done, so it doesn't really bother me anymore.
What's your favorite part about being a CNA?
Getting to meet new people and hear their stories. It's pretty cool to hear about how everybody got to where they're at and just hear how they feel about things.
Do you feel emotional about your job as a CNA, or is it just a job you get up and do every day?
Oh, I definitely feel emotional. When I have a couple of days off, I miss Micah, because I see Micah every single day, and she's the only person I see every single day.
That's really sweet. Yeah, she misses you when she doesn't see you every day too. Yes. Yes. Cool. If you could say anything to a brand new CNA, what would you say to them? Stick with it. It gets easier. What gets easier?
Being a CNA. It's really overwhelming at first, just getting thrown into it after having zero experience with real people. But it gets easier, and it's so worth it. It's the best job.
Is it? What makes it the best job?
Just taking care of people, the satisfaction you get.
Nice. Well, thank you so much for letting me turn the camera on real fast to answer this question. We appreciate it. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Ask some more questions. We'll make some more videos. Bye-bye.